Friday, Friday, gonna go out on Friday. That's right, it's Friday and SquadFour number 4. SquadFour number 4. SquadFour number 4 is coming at your door. Anyway, it's episode 4. Welcome. We're going to tune in to Matt first of all. Matt, how you doing, mate?
Don't mind me, well, I'll just eat one of my 5 a day.
What's that you're eating?
Licorice is one of your 5 a day, right?
No, Matt, I don't think it is. Reese, can you hear me?
Okay, so I'm in my car because lockdown, so we had to come to Sainsbury's to get some food for tomorrow. But obviously with the lockdown, there's big long queues. Why not try and optimise time and use some of the gear on the road?
Why not indeed? So anyway, here at SquadFour Productions, we make films that look a little bit like this. But here, on the SquadFour Review, we review films that look a little bit like this. SquadFour Review is back. We're here to stay every Friday, 9:30 PM. Run the intro. So today we're going back in time again to one of Matt's old films. Matt, what we watching?
This is called Lad's Night In. It's a horror film and it was shot on my old camera with no lighting equipment or sound equipment. So it's like a test to see if we could create like these horror effects like in like things like Paranormal Activity to make a nice horror film. It's quite funny because we did this video and then we never actually used any of the effects that we tested in any film that we've made so far. So maybe that's still to come. This should be fun. Let's get stuck in.
So let's get into it.
Right, here we go. Let's get into it. Full vol, as always. Maybe not full vol. Maybe not.
Nice opening shot, bit dark.
I love that first montage sequence. It was an idea of Chris's, obviously taken from Shaun of the Dead as inspiration.
Nice little montage there to start with. Charades. Now this will divide a nation. Charades or charades? Dinosaur. Jurassic Park. Yes.
Simple shot. It looks like it's coming from the point of view of the person sat down.
I mean, it's pitch black. You pretty much can't see us because we're using...
Little light in the background shows 2 things. 1, didn't really do great lighting in this film. 2, they were extremely poor students and didn't have a lampshade.
You could have just framed it a little bit better, like a third of the frame being a wall and a light switch. Unless that becomes part of the story later on.
Straight away, trying to show off some visual effects. Very lazy though. If you look carefully, you can see the laser doesn't actually move with the banana. Very lazy, Matt. Very lazy.
Was that a banana? Film. Why is it so dark?
It's so dark.
The shot on him is really quite dark.
Some very natural acting from me there.
Did anyone else notice the clapperboard there? It says 666 on it. Another clue.
I think this is when Matt first got into After Effects. Quiet pause.
I mean, what is that sound effect? It sounds like someone banging their head on the door.
Doesn't sound like he's banging on the door. Sounds like he's banging something else.
Sounds like my stomach when I'm hungry, that.
You'd think our first point of call would be, oh, someone's at the door, go and answer it. No, instant terror.
Oh, again, I like the footsteps above, but the sound's not quite right.
Language, Matthew.
Sorry, kids.
Had to get the swearing in there, Matthew.
Again, nice sound effect, but you hear it cut off at the end.
Chris?
Oh, that was cool. I like that.
Like, it's cool that, but I'm kind of annoyed at that because I spent so long on that effect. But it doesn't work. As in, if you look at it, if you look at the corner, it's behind that wall.
It's just the way that Matt places his leg so specifically next to the wall.
So we could really have just got Chris to go around the corner and drag my leg out of the room. But no, I had to spend hours rotoscoping out a rope that I used to pull me out because I wanted it to be more realistic. The amount of hours I've spent wasting time.
And now they've gone handheld. Replicate as characters struggle through the scene.
That was cool, because that was just a backward shot. Quite easy to do, quite effective.
What is that on the edge of the door? What is that? Bit of bolognese, Matt? The clean freak inside me screaming right now.
Bit grainy on that close-up of Chris.
Oh, lights out. Torches, nice.
I quite like the use of torches in dark rooms on cameras. You can't see anything but the torch, and then it just lighting up little bits of the scenes really nice.
Matt, The light switch was important.
I feel like the sound effects in this are the ones that are used from Matt's thousands of sound effects that he has just stored on his computer.
And I just stuck to that pack of horror sounds and was like, yeah, that could work. Yeah, Godzilla's upstairs, that's believable.
I'm going to give it to him. This torch moment is good. I like this.
As if you managed to get the super dry hoodie in as a key point in this film. Stop wearing it, stop.
This turns out pretty well to say it's on an old camera with no lighting but that torch.
Okay, I couldn't see anything at the beginning, and now I can see sod all. Oh, light's back on. Thank you.
When that light flicks on, it shows how poor they are because they've got about 5 blinds missing.
That's the money shot, that knife floating in the sky. I mean, that took a long time because it's genuinely Chris holding the knife and I had to cut him out.
I really don't like that angle.
What is that? That's not very realistic at all. Look at those facial expressions. And then there was 2 of me.
Now this scene is really, really intricate to do and you have to not cross a centre line.
I miss making films with Chris. It's good fun.
I love this reach through where Matt used to be stood.
Oh, that's good. Point of view shot. See, this is... I love this shot. Right up in the corner. So you can see everything. I like that, Matt.
This has to be one of my favourite shots of all time. Ugh, I was proud of how that turned out.
Matt is quality with effects. Like, he is outstanding with effects.
Stereotypical ending.
I can guarantee that last scene, Danny will have jumped at that last scene. He'll have soiled his trousers.
And I wasn't expecting that either.
Genuinely love that. I think that's a decent film. I think the quality of the cameras isn't great, but I think that's just because of the equipment.
The thing was, you can tell that the equipment is aged. Like, they've not got any lighting set up at all. The film suffers throughout with bad lighting, all the way through. Apart from the torch bit, which is obviously meant to be like that.
The acting's questionable, as always, for some strange reason. We need to start using films where we can actually act, because I'm sick of looking crap.
And all the handheld stuff I really liked as well, because it was unnerving a little bit, because you couldn't quite see everything and there was a sense of panic because of what the camera's doing.
I really like that, and it shows where we've come again, because we've put effects in a lot of our films now. And if it wasn't for Matt being with us, we wouldn't put all those effects in.
So there's another one. SquadFour review done. So it's going to be coming back every Friday, 9:30 p.m. on your screens. If you follow us on our social media platforms, make sure you go over to our YouTube page and subscribe, because a lot of content on our YouTube page is not on our social media platforms. If anybody's got a film out there that you want us to review, please send it over. We will happily review it for you in typical SquadFour form. And as always, stay safe, don't have barbecues, and wash your hands. Squad logo.
Someone was just watching me. That was awkward.